Breaking news now. The Dow is down only 36 points. This is a rather dramatic clawback, having been down for the count and below 24,000. We're back up above that. We're at 24,234. We grabbed a bunch of traders. We got them in front of the cameras at the New York Stock Exchange, the CME Group, the NYMEX, and also joining us, Mark Matson of Matson Money. Tim Anderson, to you first. What is propelling the clawback here?
You know, I just think that we got to put things in perspective, and this is going to be the second week in a row we've had all-time closing highs on the weekly charts for the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell. This week, the transportation index is joining that party. We just closed the month of November with all-time highs on every index you could possibly imagine. And the technicians look at weekly and monthly charts as very, very positive technical indicators of intermediate to longer term strength.
We cannot ignore something that we haven't yet addressed in this hour, Alan, and that is that the energy complex, nearly the entire energy complex, started to climb on the solidification of that news that OPEC absolutely will extend those cuts well beyond 9 months. That was what people thought. Oh, they'll extend 9 months into 2018, but to the end of the year. And you have names like ExxonMobil and Chevron moving higher. Tell us about the scene there.
Well, we've been talking the last couple of shows about buying dips.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia has come out many, many times and said they're going to do whatever they've got to do to get rid of the glut of oil on the world market. The reason why? They have an IPO coming out. It's $2 trillion. They're going to spend whatever they got to spend to make that happen. So most of the cuts that are happening in OPEC are from them. So because of it, we're seeing this rally. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm buying dips. If it breaks through 55, I'm going to liquidate out of any longs at that point. But it looks like we're getting to 60 to 62.5 in WTI in the next couple of weeks, in my opinion.
Yeah, in this aftermarket session, it is kind of reversing here, but it's still up about 1.5%. Mark Matson, were you buying at the dip? Did you get lucky enough today to hit that golden moment and strike lightning?
Well, Liz, as you know, we're not day traders. We're long-term disciplined investors. And these kind of volatilities really scare a lot of investors. So, look, my message to investors is focus on the next 20 years. And I know that's hard. Oof. The Dow doubles about every 7 years. That means in 21 years, that's a Dow of 190,000. Ignore the short-term volatility. It is meaningless to investors, and allocate long-term. That's my message.
Tim Anderson, last couple of seconds here. Give us a sense how this Friday plays out with the Dow down 42.
Well, even if we don't get into positive territory, it's still a very, very positive week for the markets. There's no question about it.
Yeah, it's quite an extraordinary Friday session, first day of December. We want to thank all of you as we watch the markets in this last 45 seconds, staging a comeback, but still end the day lower. Dow down 48, S&P down 6, NASDAQ Composite down 28. It had been down 136. That should tell you everything. Senator Mitch McConnell supposed to speak soon.